Oh man, giant life-size cardboard cutout of movie Freddy Fazbear. Oh, I love you so much. But movie Freddy Fazbear, I wish for the FNAF movie coming out, there was merchandise of FNAF movie figures. Oh man, it sure would be really cool if Funko made these figures for the movie coming out instead of Santa Claus Freddy. That'd probably be a good idea. Wait! Movie Freddy, I know what we can do. We can make our own versions of what the figures would look like. Oh, I love you so much. Hey guys, Puggo's Pizzeria here, and in today's video, with the release of the FNAF movie being in literally a few days, we are talking about what it would look like if we got official Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise for the movie. Because you guys know, it is very strange. We are getting a massive movie for, Five Nights at Freddy's. The first ever movie we're getting. This movie is hyped up to be one of the biggest horror movies of all time. And where's the merch? Funko can make Santa Claus Freddy. They can make FNAF Bitty Pops. They can make FNAF World Figures, which I love. Any of these companies are making merch. And, where's the FNAF movie figures, huh? Because I don't see any. So that's what we're here showing off and discussing today is what it would look like if we actually got figures for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I mean, heck, even just re-release the classic stuff you already made years ago, and that worked for the movie. They're the same characters. They did that a little bit at Hot Topic, but I won't lie. I'm kind of upset that there's no FNAF movie merch for the FNAF movie coming out. I'm just saying, it's a huge missed opportunity for a lot of money, and instead you're making Santa Claus Freddy. I mean, come on, really? So looking at the very first figure we have of the main man himself, what it would look like if we got a action figure for the FNAF movie Freddy. Now you see, it is kind of similar to the original Freddy, which I don't know why Funko couldn't just make these. But first of all, he has a much darker color, as he does in the movie, as well as a little bit of like a purplish tint, because that's how movie Freddy looks. He has like this purplish color in all the advertising and posters. Of course, this isn't how he actually looks in the movie. It's just like in most of the advertising, he has this really nice, cool purple tint that I just really enjoy and I think looks really cool. He's staying there, and he also looks a lot more angry than the normal Freddy action figure. So he has an angry little glare in his eyes, his teeth are fixed so he doesn't have a top row of teeth, and his mouth is a lot more closed like the movie version of FNAF Freddy. Giving him a more menacing stance and look is what I think is honestly a lot more accurate to the movie version of Freddy. Normal Freddy, we see him with a bunch of different facial expressions and everything, but movie Freddy, we see him and he's almost like angry a lot, which is very surprising, but something I really like. And the next action figure we have is the action figure of movie Bonnie. Now this movie Bonnie action figure, I think he looks really good again like Freddy. So the teeth are fixed first of all. Finally, he doesn't have the weird blocky teeth. He has the round teeth like Bonnie should have. And he doesn't have the top row of teeth, which he shouldn't have. So this guy looks really good. Again, he looks really angry for not even having eyebrows. Bonnie doesn't even have eyebrows. And look how angry he is. He looks like he's gonna kill ya. He's gonna get ya. So he is a lot darker color than the normal Bonnie action figure. The normal Bonnie action figure was like a light purple, almost a bluish color. But this Bonnie is a very dark purple color. Again, with like some really good shadows and shading. He doesn't have his guitar, but it'd probably be the new guitar model that they had to switch to in the movie, where the guitar is more like a triangle shape than like with the big V in it. So I think he looks really good. I love his angry eyes. His eyes are a different color too. They're the reddish color that we see in the movie, because when the animatronics get really angry in the movie, they have these red eye colors, and I think this looks absolutely fantastic. I love his evil looking pose and his giant chest and his bow tie. It all looks so accurate to what we've actually seen, how he looks in the movie, and it's just so cool. And then the next FNAF movie action figure that we have is Chica. Again, out of all of these characters, Chica looks so angry with giant eyebrows that are evil and looking down and like a mouth ready to chomp on you, like nom 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 nom. Oh, Chica's gonna eat you. I think it looks so good. Again, this Chica fixes the issues that the original Chica had, giving her almost a darker Chica color to how she looks in the movie, fixing her teeth, and just making her eyes look a lot cooler and a lot less silly like the original action figure had. This Chica action figure, her eyes are again, they have this reddish orangish tint just like they do in the movie, and I think that looks absolutely incredible. I'm a huge fan of how these Chica eyes look, and of course with Carl the Cupcake, who has a new design as well, because we know in the movie Carl the Cupcake is like, he's actually his own character. He's not just a prop, which I think is so cool in the movie. He gets angry, and he actually kills someone, which is just absolutely incredible, and I'm beyond hyped for this movie. It's so cool. Chica has the purplish tint that they all have, just like in the movie trailers, and she looks so good. Just her pose and everything looks exactly how she looks in the movie. It's so cool. It really baffles me how they're not making FNAF movie merch. It's such an easy and honestly profitable thing to do, and for them to not make any Five Nights at Freddy's movie merch is just beyond confusing to me. And moving on to the next figure, who, oh my goodness, he just looks absolutely incredible. We have the movie Foxy action figure, and so far I think this one has the biggest changes. First of all, on his head, you can see both of his eyes. His eye patch has been flipped up and opened, so we can see both of his evil Foxy's eyes, which looks so cool. And his eyes are very evil looking indeed. You can see his eyes are not the normal Foxy eyes with the yellow and the black pupil, but instead they again have the orangish reddish tint to show that, oh, he's an angry Foxy. That is one angry Foxy. You can see on him, he looks so angry and terrifying just in his head alone, which looks very accurate to the movie version of Foxy, who we actually see with two eyes open quite a lot, which is very surprising, as well as his giant open mouth and all his teeth, which, oh my goodness, they look so good. I'm loving these action figures, and it's making me really wish we got movie versions of these figures, because it's only a few changes Funko would have to make, and we could have these absolutely incredible looking figures. I really wish we did. His torso is a lot more detail as well, just like the movie. It has endo rods actually going through the torso, unlike the original action figure has, which I think is really interesting. You can see his silver endoskeleton. His hand has been posed different as well to give him more accurate fingers to the FNAF movie, as well as his hook being changed, being a lot bigger than the action figure one, because just like in the movie, he has a very giant, massive Foxy hook. As well as this, he also has a menacing low Foxy stance with his like endoskeleton feet poking outwards and his little Foxy shorts looking so good with all the withering on him, as well as all the withering on his arms and the rest of his torso looks so amazing. He looks so accurate to the movie version of Foxy, and the movie version of Foxy is so cool because it's not actually a person in a suit. This movie Foxy is 100% like an animatronic. They have to move him like an animatronic and everything. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. I absolutely love him, and this figure would be so cool if we got any of the figures of the FNAF movie animatronics, because, I mean, come on, why haven't they made any FNAF movie merch? It comes out in like a few days. Give us FNAF movie merch. But then the most exciting one, the one which is a completely new action figure, which looks absolutely incredible, is the William Afton Spring Bonnie action figure, which is amazing. You guys know in the Wave 1 series of action figures, Spring Trap was the buildable figure if you bought all the figures in the set. So I think it'd be really cool if you bought all the figures in the set, you got a buildable Spring Bonnie, and oh my goodness, this Spring Bonnie is just fantastic. You can see all the different withering and details on him, but not too much withering to look accurate to the FNAF movie version, because we see from Spring Bonnie that most of the withering on him is very light. Half of him is basically not withered at all, and the other half of him is extremely withered with a lot of detail and a lot of cuts and withering and holes in him, which just looks so good. You can see all the different types of withering on him, and it looks so accurate. It looks like an old dirty costume that William Afton is using to kill the kids, and it's so cool. You see half of his face is a normal Spring Bonnie face, and the other half is missing an ear with withering going down the eye and on his head and everything, and it's so cool. You can see how accurate his face shape is and how different it is from the normal Spring Trap action figures, how his snout is more formed to look like his actual snout. He has his eyes, which look so lifeless and everything. It's just so cool to see, as well as his giant teeth, his chompers, and his open mouth getting ready to chomp down and everything. It's just such an incredibly looking, just an amazing figure. Has this giant chunky torso, which he sticks out a lot in some kind of funny shots, but also really creepy shots of him looming around the pizzeria. Of course, with his iconic knife that, you know, he killed all the children with. Oh my goodness, it's just so incredible. It makes me really wish we did get movie merch, not just for normal recolors of the, you know, Freddy, Bunny, Chica, Foxy, but for some really cool and really unique figures figures of characters we otherwise would never see again. This unique version of slightly withered Spring Bonnie it's not going to show up in a game, it's not going to show up in anything else. This is only ever going to be in the movie, so it makes me really disappointed that we might never get merch of these guys, and it would just, oh my goodness, it would just be a whole disappointing if we never got this William Afton Spring Bonnie. We never got a plush of him, we never got a figure of him, we never got, mystery mini of him, we never got nothing from him. That'd be so disappointing. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please let me know if you guys are excited for the FNAF movie or not. I'm so excited. Again, I'm hosting a completely free FNAF movie event. It's probably in a couple days now. So if you guys want to come, the address and all the info are on the screen now. I really hope you guys, for everyone who does come, I really hope you guys do just have an amazing time there. I think it's absolutely incredible. And yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know which FNAF movie edit is your favorite. Mine, of course, is Spring Bonnie, because it's a brand new action figure and he looks incredible. And yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.